Healthy chocolate chip cookies. Is that even possible? Today you're about to find out. Yes, healthy chocolate chip cookies are possible. And today I'm going to show you how. But before we dive into that recipe, if you like healthy recipes, you found the right place. Because of what's happened health-wise to me in the past, I got to go all healthy. And I want you to be able to have the same opportunity to clean out your system and get your health squared away. My wife's great at providing recipes for me. She's always searching for things that I can mix to make healthier recipes. So let's get started. This recipe takes about 12 minutes to prep, takes 10 minutes to cook, and cooking it, I should say baking it, that is the key. No more than 10 minutes. I've tried going a couple minutes longer and even a little bit longer just so they firm up. But the problem is they get too firm, then you have to dip them in milk or tea or whatever it is that you like to dip your cookies in. But we found that 10 minutes is optimal, and then you just let it set and it stays nice and moist. So we're gonna start with our mixing bowl and our eggs. Now, if you have large eggs, which I don't, you only need one large egg. My eggs are more small to medium, so I'm going to use 2. Toss that in there. We're going to toss in 2 tablespoons of vanilla, give it some flavor. Add in our monk fruit sweetener. Then we're going to grab our hand mixer and we're going to mix this up. Then we're going to whip this up till it gets a little creamy. Now would be a good time to fire up your oven. We want it at 350, and then that way, by the time we're getting this all mixed together, the oven should be ready to go. Now we're going to add in half a teaspoon of unrefined salt. Now we're going to add in a half a teaspoon of baking soda. We'll give that a quick mix. And we're using the unrefined salt because regular salt is refined and purified, and it's not good for you. The next, we're going to do 1 1/4 cups of whole wheat flour or coconut flour. If you want this super healthy, go with the coconut flour. Some people have wheat allergies. These are just 2 options. Now, of course, mixing the flour in with this is going to get a little tough at some point, so I'm going to use a wooden spatula to finish it off if I need to. Now I got it mixed pretty good. I'm going to use that spatula because otherwise I'm going to start throwing dough everywhere. At this point, you're probably asking, where's the chocolate chips? You said they were healthy chocolate chip cookies. They are. The reason why I haven't put the chocolate chips in yet is because as soon as we pull this out of the oven, we add in the chocolate chips. All right, once you get all the flour worked in like I did, here comes the super easy part. We're gonna take a little cookie scoop. We're gonna scoop all these out, put it on a cookie sheet that has parchment paper. Parchment paper just makes it easier so they don't stick to your cookie sheet. So we're gonna do the dark chocolate, no sugar added chocolate chips. And I just put a whole cup full in here. The recipe calls for 1 1/3 cup. It just depends on how many chocolate chips you want in each one of your cookies. All right, now we got our cookie sheet with the parchment paper on there. We're just gonna ball these up with our little cookie ball maker. Makes it super easy, super quick. The recipe that we made calls for 12 cookies, but depending on how big your scooper is and how big you make them, will ultimately determine everything when it comes to how many you get. Now with these cookies, they don't spread much when they bake, so they don't flatten out, so you don't have to worry about crowding them. So our oven's ready to go. 350 degrees. We're going to pop this in for 10 minutes. And like I said earlier, exactly 10 minutes. All right, cookies are done. Let's get them out. All right, so we got the cookies pulled out. You're going to see some of the moisture that is coming out of the cookies on the parchment paper. And just around the edges, you'll see where the cookie gets a little bit darker. And all we're going to do is just take our chocolate chips and just poke them into the top. And as you're poking them into the top, you'll feel that the cookies have hardened just a little bit. And then this is all we do. Then we let them sit. If you want to have fun with it, you can make smiley faces out of these things. Have some fun. These are a quick cookie to make, especially with kids. Gives them something to do around the holidays. There's your smiley face. You can eat them without chocolate chips too. It's up to you. But the chocolate chips definitely give them a little bit more sweetness. I haven't tried making this recipe yet where I actually put the chocolate chips in the cookie dough and mix it together. If any of you guys try this, please, by all means, let me know if it works. Leave me a comment. And as you're putting these chocolate chips in, you'll notice the very first one compared to your last one, the chocolate chips are already starting to melt into the cookies. Now, these aren't beautiful by any means. You can form these and make a perfect circular shape if you wanted to. I've never tried rolling the dough out and using a cookie cutter. You can probably do that as well. I think my best cookie is right here, circular wise, but hey, they all go down the same. All right, there you go. Now we're gonna let these set and harden, and then we're gonna try one, see how they taste. We'll leave this here, and I'll see you in about 30 minutes. All right, these bad boys are done. Let's try one. Oh, look at that. Nice, chewy and gooey. That chocolate sticks to the roof of your mouth. These are good. Chocolate definitely gives you the sweetness. These probably could have sat just a little bit longer. They're still a little moist on the inside. More time to cool off, the better they'll set. Probably got chocolate all over my beard. But anyways, quick and easy recipe. You can get it all done within an hour. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with a friend. These things are keto friendly, diabetic friendly. No sugar. Helps keep cancer away. Because sugar is one of the #1 things that feeds cancer. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Shouldn't eat with my mouth full.